All right, we'll move on to something that's bound to be just as bad, probably worse at this point. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Now, this has a mountain of issues that it's baffling at this point. And what's surprising about this whole thing is that it's the same director. And Aquaman 1 is a fairly good movie. It kind of like, it appeals to everyone. It's a fun adventure flick.
Yeah.
And people like enjoyed it and it made a ton of money. I think it made over $1 billion.
Yeah, made a billion.
Yeah, so
it was DC's first, or DCU's.
Yeah, and then you get James Wan back, and you're like, okay, like they should be able to do something again, carry on the story. He knows the character, he knows the world. They can build upon that, but they just seem to be fucking around right now. And what they're doing is they're shooting their third round of reshoots, not just reshoots, but the third one of it. This is you don't really hear this very often. Positive is that it's happening in New Zealand because my mom's here. So
is
he gone?
Yeah, he left like a couple of weeks ago.
Did he?
Went to unless he came back.
Oh, the report's saying that the reshoots are in New Zealand.
Actually, he must be back then.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's reporting
because he did like a whole farewell post to us.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He missed us so much that he came back.
He was like, "Nah, guys, we need a reshoot.
It has to be in New Zealand." Anyway. So test screenings for this movie have just been so bad, and that's what's caused all these reshoots. So Warner Brothers, they've kept retooling the entire movie, and they just keep getting bad results for every test that they do. And one of them was like so bad that a studio exec got involved and demanded like an entire new cut in the movie. And then that version tested even worse than the version they were testing already. And so now we arrive at the third wave of reshoots. Now, some little story tidbits for this. Michael Keaton, he did his cameo, and then they cut that, and they're like, "Oh, Ben Affleck, you replaced that cameo." So they've both shot their scene, and they're both cut from the film. Apparently, James Gunn and Peter Safran don't want to promise any like DCU storylines or promises that these characters are going to be in the future things. So I guess that makes sense. But yeah, the film is budgeted at $205 million prior to 3 rounds of reshoots. And yeah, we know the pain that Warner Brothers has faced with box office for the DCU this year. I mean, Shazam did 150 worldwide. Flash at like 200 million. That's so bad. I don't think I've ever seen this before.
Barbie beat that in 1 week, like almost beat both those films combined. Almost,
yeah. I might double check that. But yeah, what do you think about this? What should Warner Brothers do with this?
It's supposed to be releasing this year, right?
December this year, yeah.
I haven't seen a trailer for it. What they should do is do exactly what they did to Batgirl and take that out of the vault and put this into the vault and actually show Batgirl, because that's already been shot and filmed and completed, and the test result, I can't remember why that got shelved. That was a while ago.
I think it was stuff to do with tax. They'll save more than market it for.
Bro, if they released Batgirl now, it would probably make more money than what Aquaman's making based on all these like negative stuff and controversy. So they might as well just do a quick swap and, make a buck out of what they've already completed, and then just take the bit massive as L on Aquaman. I mean, ever since the Johnny Depp Amber Heard saga, this film always had a big L and asterisk over its head.
Yeah.
And then when Amber Heard lost the trial, is it win lose? Yeah, lost the trial. That was pretty much game, set, and match for this film. Yeah. I mean, that's when all these reshoots started happening, because they wanted to have her lessen the film, and I think it's just too many ideas on how to get rid of her that it's just that they just couldn't recoup. Damn it, James is eating a pie. It's making me hungry. I'll get the pie once I finish my statement. I think they, as soon as that news came out, they probably should just recasted Amber Heard with another actress and just still kept the same story. Because I feel that was James Wan's original vision, and that could have been great for all we know. But because of all these reshoots, it's obviously created a domino effect, like one domino falls, which is Amber Heard, and that transferred on to the next one, to the next one, and to the next one,
Yeah.
And then by the time James Gunn and Peter Safran,
yeah,
came on, that they pretty much saw how shit this film is, and they're just like, we don't care about it, just do whatever,
Yeah.
And that, I wouldn't be surprised if this film was like their nail on them saying like, "Yep, no, we need to completely rewrite this entire universe now."
Yeah.
But yeah, the fact that they had 2 Batman in it and nothing cut them both is amazing. Apparently, Michael Keaton's Batman was supposed to be like Samuel L. Jackson, as he was like a Nick Fury type character,
like recruiting,
or like the not really puppet master, but like
didn't he die in the Flash?
Yeah, he died multiple times.
I know, but didn't he like permanently die?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You can't
I can't remember. Even though we saw it like a month ago.
I know. Yeah. Well, I know that Aquaman was intended to come out before the Flash, which is why it was Michael Keaton. Yeah. And then they said no, Ben Affleck do it because Aquaman got moved after the Flash.
Yeah.
So it would have wouldn't have made sense. Oh man, DCU, bro. Honestly.
Thank God, it's just another year of struggle, and then
maybe just cancel it entirely. Because the budget might be around like 250 now. Then you got to market it, and that might be around like 100, 150.
You're making a flop at this point.
Yeah, and then that's 400 million combined. You need to double that at least.
Triple reshoots.
Yeah, and I mean that's at least 700 million worldwide to break even. And then you got participation fees and interest overhead, all those kind of shit come in. You're going to lose money at this point. Honestly, just shelve it. I think maybe just shelve it.
Yeah, like I said, chuck in the vote with Batgirl or sort them out.
Or maybe just drop it on HBO Max. You'd get a ton of people come. You'd get some
subscribers, yeah.
Yeah, you'd get subscribers to watch that movie. And you wouldn't have to market it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I don't know, man. DCU is done. James Cameron, if you are listening to this, just please start fresh. I don't care.
James Gunn.
What did I say?
James Cameron. You got Avatar in your mind.
I got Avatar now, yeah. James Cameron, take over the DCU, please. No, James Gunn. Yes, please. If you are listening to this, refresh everything. I don't want Peacemaker or his buddies in there. I don't want Amanda Waller. We need an entire restart. You're going to have the stain of The Flash, Shazam 2, and Aquaman 2's failures on your hands. Oh, and Batgirl being shelved and massive backlash for that. And we're going to get to Blue Beetle's box office potential soon. And that's even more of a nail in the coffin. Mate, just actually hold off on DCU. Just wait 5 years. We all need to forget about the DC universe, honestly. Or Joker and the Batman. Build up that world. Make that a world. Make that a cinematic world.
Matt Reeves' Batman.
Yeah. Matt Reeves' Batman and the Joker Elseworld, whatever they're called. Combine them, make them their own thing, and then go from there, honestly.
Yeah. No one has a brain over at Warner Brothers, so.
I don't know what they're doing. Hey, they did Barbie, though, so I guess someone's got a brain over there.
Yeah, Greta Gerwig and Noah Baumbach.
Yeah, and then get the Batman in the raid style format in prison, fighting everyone. Best movie idea of my life. All right, we're gonna move